Pookie looks absolutely fire tonight. Babe, I am just...
What are you doing? What's wrong, Pookie?
The first canceling of 2024 has arrived. We're barely even in February. This is Pookie and Jett, and they are a married couple that went insanely viral on this app by posting videos like this. They have these little outfit of the day videos. So they'll post a video before they go out to dinner for a date night, or they're on vacation, or doing whatever it is that they get dressed and go outdoors to do. So a lot of people were critical of them right away. They're calling them materialistic, saying that she's just an object for him. They seem like they're very clearly in love. He lovingly calls her Pookie. I think her real name is Campbell. So anyway, people think that they're kind of uppity and materialistic, and just had a few things to say for them about them. But as soon as they started blowing up, the cancellation started. And what happened? Pictures of Campbell from her past started surfacing, and one of them, oh no, you guys, she dressed up as Melania Trump at a Halloween party, so she had to issue an apology. There were other photos. The Melania one wasn't the first one, but they were the type of photos where if you look at where they're from and how old they are, these are things that back in the day were just seen as a lot differently than they are now. And anyone in good faith would look at those photos and be like, you know what, it was just a bit of a different time back then. What's politically correct back then isn't necessarily today. It was sort of those types of pictures. So Campbell put on her Instagram this. She said, as some of you may have seen, some old photos of mine recently resurfaced. At the time these photos were taken, I was 20. I didn't fully understand the impact of my actions the way that I do now. 12 years later, I fully apologize for the harm this may have caused for some and take full responsibility. Jett and I love sharing our lives with you all and getting to know our community on such an intimate level. It goes on. You can pause to read the rest of it if you ever so would like to do that. A part of growing up in any instance is doing really dumb things and then learning from it. But now in this new age of cancel culture, internet, social media, camera phones, all of that stuff, someone who really just doesn't like you can pull something from your past and use it against you. I've seen this time and time again, and obviously I don't know this particular case or why people chose to go in their past and find stuff about them, but sometimes it really does feel like, I don't like this couple, I just want to bring them down just for the sake of bringing them down. It all of a sudden takes what used to be a classic bully technique and wraps it up in a guise of virtue. So sometimes I think that happens. This instance felt a little bit like that. People were coming after this couple pretty hard. Anywho, be careful that you don't become the monster you're fighting. Sometimes when you stare at the abyss long enough, it stares right back at you. I don't know how to turn this off without looking cool. Without not looking cool.
Alrighty, if you were on the "Hey Pookie is looking absolutely gorgeous" side of TikTok, I wanted to look up what Jett does. He's amazing. His career experiences are fantastic. Did investment banking for Citi Banking, managing director, even wrote a book with his father. Super cool guy. I want to hone in on his education experience. Not only does he have a law degree from UPenn, he also graduated valedictorian from UGA, which, like, how do you even do that? Oh, and he has his MBA. So anyways, but the valedictorian thing actually boggled my mind. So if you wanted to know how she's able to afford all the Birkins and their trips, it's from his amazing brain.
TikTok's new favorite couple, Pookie and Jett.
Pookie looks absolutely fire tonight.
This is not real.
It's not a realistic version of a relationship.
Right.
I mean, her ring is bigger than the screen. Like, he is a genius by every account. He's like top of his class. Someone went and found his resume.
What does he do?
He's got to be in finance of some sort. No man can come out and look at Jett and say anything wrong with him, because, and then there's also these men who are now joining the
I think there's
wave.
something wrong with him. He married this woman. I mean,
well,
I don't know. Is this an unpopular opinion? He married this extremely materialistic woman who just goes around like showing in like kind of a gross, tacky way all of his money off on Instagram. To me, that's what's wrong with Jett. That's his taste.
I think that's why Jett becomes aspirational to both sexes.
Okay.
I think, again, I've taken a turn.
Because you're like, he
did it.
He had the confidence to do it.
The confidence, I want that.
But that's exactly it. It feels like a possession. Like
Right.
she is buying possessions, but she is his possession, and he's admiring his own possession.
I'm reminded of why you started a multi-million-dollar company
'Cause I'm a
every
fucking
day.
hater.
Right. Total bitch.
Pookie and Jett, how did you guys meet?
We met at a wine bar in Philly.
Yeah, which 9 years ago. A lot of people don't realize we've been together for that long.
We've been together almost 9 years.
Yeah, so I walked up to the prettiest girl at a wine bar in Philadelphia, introduced myself, and within 2 days we were inseparable. I bought the ring after 6 months and gave it to her after 10 months, and boom, off to the races. It's been an amazing 9 years.
Yeah, we were inseparable really quick. When we got engaged, I literally blacked out. Like we both say it was like the best day of our life.
Yeah, absolutely. Campbell had no idea. Actually, when we were flying we got engaged in Hawaii, and before we left for the trip, I would keep asking her, once we get back from Hawaii, we should go look at rings together, because I wanted her to be totally surprised when I gave her a ring in Hawaii. And it all worked out. As she said, it was the best day of our lives.
Yeah, it was incredible.